Listen, growing on TikTok in 2024, now it's going to require a mix of creativity, strategic planning, and staying up to date with the platform's ever evolving trends and this algorithm. Woo, let's talk about this algorithm. Imagine TikTok's algorithm as being your needy bestie, your needy girlfriend, or your homeboy. It's obsessed with attention. It craves the likes, comments, and shares like your dog craves, little treats. The more you give it, the more it rewards you by showing your videos to the masses, which is called the For You page. But here's the twist, it's also a drama queen, and it only sticks around if you keep it entertained. That means watch time matters, so you have to hook them fast and keep it fun and engaging. Now, do you have a niche? Even better if you do, because the algorithm really loves a creator with a clear vibe. Now, let's make the algorithm work for you, okay? That's why I'm here. But before we go any further, let me introduce myself. I am Sheila C. Hill, and I am a Gen X mom that's trying to make some extra cash, honey, trying to pay for my daughters in school and college, and also pay for my daughter's wedding, which she has an expensive taste. She's getting married next year, June. So I'm trying different side jobs, listen, gigs, you name it. I'm starting with TikTok Shop. That's why we're talking TikTok today. Amazon influencer, UGC, which is user generated content, a creator, and whatever else I can get my hands on to try some side jobs, I'm going to do that. So I want you to follow my journey. We can do this together. If you're looking for a side job, hey, let's be friends. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be truthful, the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes down to the level of difficulty, because I'm tired of so many people saying, oh, for this much, you can make $10,000 a month. And all you have to do is just be on your phone for 20 minutes. Really? What did I have to do before that 20 minutes? So I'm just going to tell you the real deal. If it's going to be tough, it's going to be time consuming. I'm going to share that with you. Because it's real out here. It's tough out in these streets, okay? So we need to make this money. Ain't nothing getting any cheaper. So you want to follow along. We want to be besties. We want to do this together. We can do that. So hit that subscribe button and let your friends know too. You got any friends that's trying to, make some extra money on the side? This we can be friends. Let's just make it a whole group effort, okay? So let's do this. Now, let's talk about TikTok algorithm. All right. So the number one thing is engagement. That's all TikTok cares about is engagement. The algorithm rewards videos that receive high engagement. That means the likes, the comments, the shares, and the saves and the reposting. When you do that on a video, when someone does that on your video, that's called engagement. And you can focus on creating content that sparks that interaction. So that's the main thing you want to do on TikTok is engage. Nothing else. That's the number one thing. So this is what you do when you make a video. If you're starting off brand new, do not make your video no longer than 10 seconds. Make it really engaging at the beginning where it hooks people in to watch, and then say what you have to say, give value, get out of there, 10 seconds. Because what it is, the longer they watch your video, so you have 3 seconds to engage them to watch, and then the longer they watch it, the better you're rewarded by TikTok. So if you have a 10-second video and they only watch 5 seconds, that's half of your video. So this is a way to grow quickly. Now you can post one video a day, but if you want to grow quickly, you need to post 3 videos a day on the average, okay? Which you really can because they're only 10 seconds, right? All right, so that's the number one thing. Now, when someone engages on your post, on your video, you're going to respond, not with an emoji, not with the like or the little heart. You're going to actually type it out and respond, thank you for your support, or just ask a question when they respond. Oh, you liked it. What did you like best about it? Or what is your favorite color? Because the more engagement, if you ask a question, then they're going to respond back. It's going to message them. They're going to respond back to answer that question, right? So that keeps that conversation going. That is engagement. Now, this is one thing that's happening right now with TikTok. They are really pushing video responses. So when you're on TikTok and someone comments, there's a little icon with the camera. So you click that icon and you're going to respond with a video. And you will be rewarded when you do this. As many times as you possibly can, respond with a video response. Two things happens. One, TikTok is going to push it out more. Two, when that's going to be a new video and it's going to be a little bubble and it's going to have that comment on there. And you're going to respond. I always say a person's name like, hey, Sally Mae, thanks for your comment. You're going to point up to their comment. It's going to be on your video. And then you're going to respond what you would normally write. You just respond in a video. So the person that sees that video, they're going to see that video and they can click on that comment. Just put their finger on that comment. It'll take them back to the original video. So it's like you're getting 2 for 1. So they're going to say, well, what are they commenting to? They're going to hit that comment, take back to the original video. You have more engagement on that original video. Super, super easy. Make the response quick and short and to the point. Okay. So that is some tips for engagement. Now, what I did was I'm a TikTok Shop affiliate and I was working on a backup account because listen, that's a whole nother story. Because you want to make sure you have a backup account because they give so many violations. But we'll talk about that another day over there on the TikTok Shop side. But I was building my backup account and I was growing it really quickly. I grew it to like 5K in 3 weeks. And I noticed the more engagement, the more followers I got because they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna follow me. I'm gonna follow them and all that. Okay. It's a lot, but it's worth it. Once you get the hang of it, it's very important. This engagement piece is so key. What I tell people is treat it like it's a part-time job. Spend like 30 minutes in the evening after you put the kids to sleep or your husband to sleep or whomever. When you have some downtime, just engage. Make your video, post it, and engage. And we'll talk about, we have so much to talk about. So you got to make sure you subscribe. All right, let's get back on track. Now, watch time, it does matter. TikTok puts priority on content with higher watch time. So you want to keep your audience hooked from the first 3 seconds. Remember, 3 seconds, you want to get them hooked so they can check your video out and watch it. Now, here's a little tip. Have some movement. As soon as your video goes, have some movement. Because people, when they're scrolling on TikTok and they see some movement, that makes them like, what's going on? So you got them. You got them for a few seconds. And then make sure what you're saying has value. So this is the key things when you're talking on your videos. You want to make sure you're either educating, entertaining, inspiring, or motivating. So make sure it's in one of those 4 categories. That's to keep people coming back and wanting to follow you because you're giving some engagement. You're giving something for them. Let's not be selfish when we're on social media. We're on social media for other people. So just continue to understand that. And we're going to talk about hooks, how to get people to hook to even stop and watch your video. We'll go into that even further. But I want to make these really short and simple so you can digest it and just work on a little piece at a time and then build up, okay? And then we're going to go to other things because we got to get to the money, honey. All right, but we have to make sure that your foundation is set right. All right, so engagement. So we're talking about frequently posting, Posting consistently, it really increases the likelihood of your videos getting featured on the For You page. You hear FYP. So the For You page is when you're scrolling. When you're just scrolling and you just see all these videos, that's the For You page. So that means that TikTok is going to say, I'm going to put them on the For You page and let's see how much engagement they get. And they're going to show your video out to 200 people. If those 200 people engage on that video, guess what? They're going to put it out to 200 more people, right? And these are just numbers, just to give you an idea. Then they're going to put it out to more people. And then, oh, there's more engagement. There's comments going back and forth. Then they're going to put you out to more people. Before you know it, you're going viral. The more engagement, the more they push your videos. So that is so important. So you won't know until you post frequently. You don't really know what works, but you have to keep posting no matter what. Don't overthink it. Post the content, okay? All right, now, if you are doing a niche, and you want to just focus on one particular thing, you can do that. And that's a way to really grow quickly because people know exactly what they're coming to your page for. So if I'm with my backup page, I'm teaching people how to grow their account. So they know this is where I'm going to go if I want to learn. If I'm a beginner, I want to know how to grow my account, and also how to get into the TikTok shop, right? So they know this is what I'm focused on. But you still can be successful if you all over the place. It's okay. As long as your stuff is engaging, as long as your videos are engaging. Now, when people start following you, that's good. But know that when people follow you, they don't really see your videos unless they go to your page. People that see your videos 98% of the time, they're seeing it on the For You page. So understand that when you make your videos, people are seeing you for the first time. And you want to make sure you're engaging enough and captivating enough for them to follow you. They're seeing you for the first time. But when you start your video off, don't you say, hi, my name is Sheila and happy Tuesday. Don't nobody care what your name is. And it's actually on your profile so we can see your name. We don't want to know what day it is. You wasted time at the very beginning. Remember, you have those 3 seconds to get someone's attention. So get to the meat. Get right down to it and start talking about what your value is, what you're giving to the listener, okay? Very important. Now, another foundational thing is making sure that your profile, you have a real picture of you in your profile picture. Don't use a cartoon bunny, an angry elephant, whatever. Make sure it's not your company logo, because people connect with people and not logos and not angry rabbits, okay? So make sure you have your picture in your profile, and then make sure you have something in your bio. If you're talking about, okay, say for instance me, I am a Gen X mom, I am stay-at-home mom, or I am an entrepreneur, I will help you grow your TikTok. Whatever your topics, you can have 4 pillars. So whatever your 4 things that you're going to talk about on your page, put that in your profile. Because when people decide if they're going to follow you or not, they're going to view your profile. If you have nothing in your bio, they're not going to follow you. And you're going to look like a bot, right? And we want to avoid all bots because they hurt our account. So you don't want to look like a bot because they can't put anything in their profile. There's no bio. So you can, so use it. All right. So that's very important. All right. So with all of this being said, we're going to get you straight. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter if you're techie or not. If you can look at TikTok, you can make an account and you can click it and put your information in there. That's the start. And you just hit the little plus button and make a video. Easy peasy, right? So let's get going. Let's get started. Follow me for more tips on how to grow your account and make some money on the side, baby, because we got to get these kids taken care of. All right. At the end of the day, know that you are loved and highly appreciated, and don't dim your light for anybody. We about to get to this money with these side jobs, baby. All right. Take care. Love, peace, hair grease, deuces.